Apparently I flipped it. Yeah, I wanted it to be that way. All right. So, hi there. I'm going to do a live from the show. I'm just sitting here watching third level test 3. I don't have my sheet in front of me, but I think this is the third or fourth ride in this test. So I'm already done riding for the day. So I have my Falcao Farm merch on. Anyway, so we did the equitation class this morning with Janet Foy, who is did the Olympics last year. She judged the Olympics in Tokyo. She's a very experienced judge, and so she did the equitation, and she told me to shorten my reins, which the problem is when I shorten my reins, Cielo gets very tense. Even if I'm not pulling, it's just having my arms out straighter and then having less movement in my arms. So I think that brings up some tension in me, and it also brings tension to him. So anyway, we got second place in our equitation class with a 65%. I don't know. I don't even know how it's judged, but whatever. So, and she told me I needed to fix my position, my body position, and then, of course, shorten the reins. So I did that when I rode my pony class. I rode second level test 1, which is what I've been practicing for. And true to form, shorter reins means more tension, and I had a bit of a struggle with him. And he popped a lead change on one of the diagonals to the counter canter. And I brought him to trot as soon as I felt him do that. And he was against me on the first one to trot, which he's been doing. He's been really struggling with the balance, and then he pulls and then runs forward. So that's kind of his go-to. So anyway, we are done. Baby horse is doing fantastic. I walked him around last night, yesterday afternoon, and I walked him around this morning. I'm going to go walk him around here again. I might ride today because he's much more relaxed now. He was pretty looky at everything, you know, not spooking, but like really looking at everything, taking it all in, which is really fantastic. And so I was really happy with that. And now I'm just chilling. There's a party this evening. It's a Barbie party. As you can see, I'm in purple. But the only pink that I have is a hair tie, which I rode in my second test. I put the hair tie in. So she just finished. It'll give the score here in a minute because it's a new program they're using, so it gives the score immediately like it does in the European classes. And then when the class completes, then you can get your test sheet through the app. It's running through the app or through the website. So any moment now they'll announce what her score was. It's a fairly big class, this third level test 3. So I thought there was a couple more people, but who knows. I think people have been scratching, like there was supposed to be a third person in my pony class, and I don't think she showed up, and I don't think she put in for a scratch. But her earlier ride, she rode third level earlier, and it looks like it just, because I went and looked at her test. That's kind of the nice thing is you can see other people's tests through the app. So I looked at the test, and she got a 46, and it looks like she had a really hard time. So, oh, there's the score coming. I'll just shut up for a minute.
The score for number 656, Savannah Sheldon, is 58.375.
So she got a 58%. So all the scores have been fairly low. There's been an odd 69, 70, you know, a couple here and there, but for the most part, the scores have all been down in the upper 50s, which is not fantastic for us riders because we want the 60%, but whatever. Anyway, but yeah, she got a 46 in her earlier class, so I think she probably scratched. So that would leave me second. I got a 55%. Like I said, the score's been in 50s all day. And the person that got first place got a 56%, so that was hilarious. Oh, they're dragging, so the class must be over. So I'll just let you see what's going on here. Oh, thanks, Twisted Nerves. Yeah, he's a beauty. I searched like all over the place for a couple of years looking for a PRE, black or gray, specifically black, if I could find one. And he was by far the best young horse that I found, so I'm really happy with him. And he's so level-headed, and he's so sensible, which is, it's a relief, you know, when you've had an Arabian that, you know, put you in the hospital, you know, 2-3 times because he's a spin spooker. It's nice to have a young horse that he'll catch his attention, he'll look and he'll stare at it and like try to process it. So he's more of a thinker, which is really fantastic. It's quite nice, but yeah, I'm glad you like him. I'm going to get him out later, and I've got video of my classes. There's the video lady's here, so she's taking video of all my classes today and tomorrow, and that's nice to have. And there's a class, I don't know if I can zoom on this, but yeah, I guess I can. So there's a class over here. These are people that are, they're judging the classes today because they're going to be judges. Those are going to be future judges. So they're called the L program. So it's an L class, and they've been scoring, so somebody is scribing, the other one is judging, and they've been doing the judging sheets and doing the comments and the whole scoring all day. So that's been really fun. And I know some of them over there because I went to the L class earlier this year because Janet was here for one of their sessions. So I went up there and watched the weekend. When was that? Maybe it was last fall. I thought it was the spring, but anyway, it looks like the class is over for break. But anyway, so they were there. So I have met several of them, and one of them I met. She has a PRE, and she was at the PRE. It was a clinic that we did with Ignacio, who's a very famous breeder from Spain. Cantu is his farm name, but anyway, he's a very famous breeder in Spain, and he was here at the show in June that we had, the PRE show, and he sat next to us, and it's funny because he looked familiar, and then he started talking to me, and then anyway, we got to be friends, and then I took him down to here, actually, from the show he was watching with his friend that was judging, and I brought him down to the Horse Expo in June, and then he came back in July or August, I don't remember which, but anyway, he came back and he did a morphology, like a breeding, you know, about the breeding characteristics in a breed symposium type thing in a clinic, and then we had live demonstrations after the practical. So one of the ladies that's over there in the judging program, she was there, so that was kind of nice, and we had a good chat about that. So I know it's kind of a chatty, talky, kind of a live thing, not a lot going on at the moment, unfortunately, because they're dragging. I'll have to get my sheets. So they'll be doing something more. I think there's more classes. But yeah, just kind of hanging out at the show. It's kind of a fairly small show. There's cowboy dressage here too, or is it cowboy dressage or Western dressage? Yeah, it's cowboy dressage. They've been here all week, so they've got classes going on in a couple other rings, and we're over here in this outdoor ring, and then on the other side of the barns, there's another ring that they're running, so we have 2 judges. And then tomorrow I'll be in the other ring in the morning for the equitation, but with the same judge that I had today. So I'll ride with my shorter reins, which is what she told me, and see if I can make some improvements. I'm the only one in that class tomorrow, but I want to ride better. I want to, you know, do as much as I can. You know, CLO is not going to be a Grand Prix horse. He does the best he can, Cute little bugger. He tries real hard, but he gets really anxious, and then he gets very tough to ride. Like I said earlier, he popped a lead change on me on one of my diagonals that I've been working on for 2 weeks. And then sure enough, I was like easing him over there. I'm like, just stay. And he whoop, popped the lead change, and then I brought him to trot. It's like, you little bugger. But, you know, that's the way it goes. So there's a couple horses over there in the warm-up, but I don't know if we're done for the day. Let me flip you back around here. So let's see, over here on the other side, behind that building there is warm-up. So there's a couple horses, and yeah, somebody's over there in a jacket. So you can see there's one in pink, so that would be somebody just schooling. Let me see if I can lift this up a little bit and you can see a little bit more. So over there is the warm-up ring on the other side of those buildings over there. And there's a couple horses over there still. I can still see a couple over there. Let's see if I can zoom in. See, they're behind the green building. Oh, maybe I'm too far over. Yeah, there we go. There, now you can see a horse. So you can see there's a couple in there. There's one going around. All right, so there's a couple in there. So we still got a couple classes coming. There's somebody in there in pink, so they would be schooling. I don't think they're going to be riding a test. And there's somebody else in a jacket. So the people in the jackets are going to be there. Yeah, they keep moving. There she goes. She's in a jacket. There's another one over there, right there, behind the trees. Kind of in a bad spot, but I'm over here behind the trees. Yeah, I'm trying to focus in so you can kind of see the warm-up from here, because I'm over at my trailer. You can see there's a couple over there. Yeah, it's harder to see on the other side of the green shed, but you can see them when they come around over here. So there's one right there. Somebody over there. She's just sitting over there under the tree. And then here's the class that I was telling you about. They're over there taking a break. So they're right there. All those people over there, they're in the class. So now they're just chit-chatting, I guess, taking a break. And I don't know if you can see, there's a girl over there in a pink suit. She's in a pink jumper. Whoops, right there. My finger's in the way. Right. She's right, where is she? She's right over there in the back. You can't quite see her from here, but she's in a pink, oh, there, you can sort of see her. That's my friend Kaylee. She's a junior rider. She's also on Instagram. And she was reaching out to me the other day when I was complaining about the new program they're using. Let's see, we got a couple horses over there. There's another one. There's another one down here. So let's see, they're kind of, there's a person in pink. Kind of easy to see them. There's like 3 horses over there in the warm-up. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 that I can see from here. And yeah, so you can see there's another one again. Not sure what class we're doing next, but they're taking a break. So anyway, I thought I would just do a quick little live and just kind of hang out here. Let me put this back down a little bit. So I figured I would do a little live and kind of hang out here and just take it all in from the show. And you know, not a lot of people go to horse shows, or especially dressage. We don't usually have a lot of people here, but yeah, it's nice to kind of share, and thought it'd be kind of fun. I'll be going around. I got my GoPro, so got the handy dandy GoPro, so I'll go around later and I'll do some footage from the show and where the party's going to be at for this evening. They got everything decorated over there. and then walk around the barns and see. I've been trying to concentrate on baby horse, so I haven't been taking much video when I walked around, but I did do a little bit this morning. There was a balloon that was up over the Equestrian Center this morning. They do a lot of balloon rides in the area, so that was interesting. But so anyway, yeah, just hanging out at the show. Thanks for watching, and you know, maybe if you're interested in this sort of thing, you can find a local dressage show in your area. So let me just turn it around and we can just get some people over there. Whoops, back out a little bit. There we go. Some people over there finishing up. Yeah, I love my GoPro. The problem with the GoPro is they overheat. So when I use it in the arena, I made a little box and I put some Reflectex. You can get it in a roll from like Home Depot or Lowe's or something. And you have to coat it in like Reflectex to keep the heat down. I got it zoomed in a little too much. Yeah, you can kind of see there. But, whoops, keep moving it too much. It's like right between a click there. It's right there. Let's see if I can get it. Stay. Yeah, so if you have the GoPro, you need to make sure that you protect it from the heat. Same thing with my phone. I have another larger box that I made for my phone when I'm using my Pivo because the phone will overheat and then you lose your video. And the same thing with the GoPro is that the GoPro will overheat and then it'll just cut off. So you'll lose what you have. So if you can make like a little box for it and to protect it with a heat shield. I saw another YouTube video where somebody did that was doing Pivo. They were having problems with overheating because we usually have it in the middle of the arena, and then of course with the sun beating down, you know, especially during this, unless it's winter, they overheat. The phone will overheat and the GoPro overheats. So I started using these little boxes recently. So if it's too hot or too windy, sometimes I'll just put the GoPro out in the little heat shield box and then I can get some video for the week. But yeah, you can still see them over there warming up, doing their thing. It looks like there's still just 3 riders over there. But it's funny because some of them have gotten low scores and then they scratch the rest of their rides. I guess they figure, screw it. I already got a low score, why bother? Yeah, it works really good if you're outside. Indoors is fine. You know, the GoPro is really good. I like this little, let me flip this around. So I like this little gorilla type, I don't know what it is, this little bendy thing, which is nice because then I can connect it to an object, you know, and it'll hold on. So like here, I can connect it. And then flip it around and then I can do my video. So these are really handy. I really like this one. I use this one more than anything else. There's some different mounts and stuff that you can get. And I have a helmet mount that I also use. Like if I'm out like trail riding, I'll use the helmet mount. But yeah, really handy thing. And I have these microphones, these wireless Rode wireless things. So Rode Wireless Go 2 is what they're called. Fantastic audio. I leave the wind muffs on because it's always breezy, and it just cuts down on that wind noise, so that way the audio is really good. So these are my favorite. So I try to use these most. And you can connect it to the GoPro. You have to get a case that goes onto it for accessories. And then there's a plug-in here for audio for the GoPro. It's a different connector than what I have on my phone. So my phone is a USB-C, and this one is like a little audio jack. And then there's an adapter from the GoPro, because it mounts on here, because you can either put it here or you can put it here, the microphone receiver, and then the audio goes directly in no matter where you're at. So it's awesome. So All right, looks like Janet is coming back. So flip this around. Janet is here she is. She is the Olympic judge from Tokyo. Super stoked that she's here. That's why I entered the show, because Janet was here. You know, we do these things because why not? There we go. She's heading over to see. She's going to get back in her box, which is right there. They have a little table up there. And then her scribe will come over at some point. And the scribe is the one that takes the notes. And they've got this electronic input that they do for this new software that they're using. I guess it's a German-based software. They use it in Europe, and you get the scores immediately, which is pretty cool. It's not something that we use here, but the setup was a bit tricky, and I was a little irritated with it. And it's not very flexible, so once you once you complete your entries, then it locked you out, and then you couldn't add any additional classes, and you couldn't add any additional documents, which really annoyed me. But oh, whatever. So anyway, there's Janet. And she's getting ready for the next round. Those horses that are over there in the warm-up are the ones that are going to come in next. So the ones that we've been watching over there in the warm-up, they'll be coming in next. Her scribe's not there yet, so once her scribe comes back, then they'll be ready to go. And the one in pink is over here now. Let me see where it is. There it is. Heading back down to the barn. The barns are down there. You can see them walking back down. Got their pink on. There's a lot of people that own pink. I don't own any pink. Pink is not high on my to-do list. I have other colors, but pink is not one of them. All right, so I guess I've babbled on long enough. It's like 22 minutes of running my mouth. Oh, hey, they're making an announcement.
On Saturday. This is Saturday night will be another Foothills Fun created party.
It's a party.
Party with great food, entertainment, and karaoke. Tickets
Oh.
are $25.
Karaoke?
There will also be a special bartender.
Oh, good Lord.
Make sure you stop by the office and talk to them about tickets if you don't have them.
This is the Barbie party that I was talking about. So, oh, good Lord, they got I didn't know it was karaoke. So that's going to be amusing, especially if they've got some sort of a bar. Oh, good Lord. I heard them talking about drinks or something this evening down in the barn, so okay, karaoke and alcohol, good Lord. Yeah, Barbie karaoke, that's gonna be a riot. The last year when they did this, they did it at another location. They had a demo from the eventing team, so they had the eventing kids out there, and they were doing all kinds of themes from different movies and stuff. It was unbelievable. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. But I guess we're doing a Barbie alcohol-fueled karaoke night. Who knew? So, alrighty then. Yeah, so there's some more people going over there into warm-up. So I don't know which class is next. I should have brought my sheet out here. Doesn't matter. They'll announce it anyway. But yeah, they're still over there warming up. Some of them warm up for quite a while. I try to keep it to, bare minimum, like 15, 20 minutes. I don't need much. But some of them have been over there for a good half an hour, 40 minutes already. So, heck, Cielo would need a nap just from the warm-up if I was in there that long. You can see there's bay horse over there, a black one. I'm just seeing 3 over there right now. Somebody in a gray jacket just came in. So that's obviously somebody in the class. Yeah, this Barbie party is going to be something else. I will definitely have video clips, especially if it's going to be karaoke. That's going to be hilarious. I will have some video clips for the for my video. Probably be out next week sometime from this show, because we got the classes today, the party tonight, and then classes tomorrow, and then we head home. And then I get to see my my chiropractor on Monday. Yay! Yeah, it's going to be a riot. Some of these people are pretty funny. So, yeah, I can hardly wait. I think it's going to be pretty funny. There's a lot of people with the pink, so they went with the whole pink thing. They just sort of ran with it. So, I didn't know that many people liked pink. And it's funny because some of these vendors have had pink saddle pads for like a couple years, not able to sell them. I bet they sold some just for the show. People wanting to get their pink thing on. Oh, it's too funny. See, some of the people are starting to mosey back this way. Oh, Janet's early. I don't know where her scribe is. Oh, man. All right. Too funny. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. I don't want to sit here and just run my mouth for an hour. But anyway, I hope you had fun with this cute little little live stream thing today. And you know, a couple people said they wanted me to do it, so I said, okay, well, I'll do it. So I did it. And the rest of it will be in the video probably later this next week. So, well, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. I have like 94% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribing. So just try to subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps the channel. I know you have to create a YouTube account or log in or whatever in order to subscribe or like or whatever. But it's worth it. You know, it helps these channels, you know, produce content. And, you know, you guys obviously like it. You're watching it. Just help a sister out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. So anyway, thanks for watching. And I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to flip you around so you can see the warm-up again. And I'm going to go ahead and, oh, thanks, Twisted. I really appreciate it. Because I was looking at my stats and I'm like, seriously? I got like 94% people are just takers. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm having fun. I'm not too worried about the scores. I'm just, you know, wanted to bring the baby horse and do some schooling with baby horse. And he's doing good, so I'll probably ride him this evening. Well, we'll see how the Barbie party goes. We'll see how the Barbie party goes, because that's in a couple hours. But I do want to try to get on him and ride a little bit, you know, even if I just get on and walk around, you know, just so he gets kind of a feel for being here at a show. But hey, thanks for coming, Twisted. I appreciate it. And now I got to figure out how to stop my live because I'm a dork, and you know, these are how these go. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to try to sign off gracefully. Thanks for coming.